Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a couple more GCN slots. However, we do not know if one of them is going to be GCN DK Mountain or GCN Down Down Jungle. Let's take a look and see which one is more likely. Let's start with Exhibit A, GCN DK Mountain. And GCN DK Mountain would be an insane track to put in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Obviously, DK Mountain is a very good track, and it's a cool concept as well. Driving up, not driving up, but like gliding up to a mountain, or would be a glider in this game, and then climbing back down the mountain with cool obstacles to avoid, such as rocks, and then taking shortcuts on half pipes, and just all the above would make it an insane track to play in this beautiful game. And with the visual overhaul that could be done in this game, it would be a no-brainer to put in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, if I'm being honest, with just all the new cool stuff they can do in this game, as well as like even possibly adding the shortcut towards the end that is infamous in Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart Double Dash, and just making it a very fun experience in this game. And honestly, the half-pipes alone would be nice, and just the falling rocks. But imagine like they did more of the track. Maybe they add a glider ramp somewhere, I don't know. Like maybe after you take the first turn and down the mountain, maybe they could add a cool glider ramp or something, you never know. Now let's take the opposite approach and look at Exhibit B. GCN Dino Dino Jungle is an incredible track in Mario Kart Double Dash, and also an incredible track in Mario Kart 7. And in both games, they have this cool gaming dinosaur guy that just stomps on the track, not only, but you get to see him later in the lap towards the end, and you can glide across his face, which that sounded wrong and out of context, but you know, hey, it's okay because it's a great track with beautiful visuals in both games, and including new shortcuts that could be put into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from the Mario Kart 7 version. And honestly, that would be insane if they added like the cool fence shortcut from the Mario Kart 7 version, where you skip the last turn with that would be an insane feature alone. But they could also add stuff like, I don't know, maybe an anti-gravity section, or just cool like waterfalls, the water cracks that just shoot out water. That would be super cool in this game. They could easily just retexture the fire bars and some like Bowser Castle tracks and make them like more of a water themed version. That would be incredible. And not only that, of course, there is just the fact that it is a lovely track in general with a great theming, and just having the ability to make a more realistic possible jungle would be a slapper in this game. Make the visuals similar to Riverside Park with maybe similar choosing textures, and I would say to you all, that would be an incredible win there. There is a problem very obvious that we cannot add both, because if we were to add both, this would be insane, and they're too close alike. So obviously, one of them has to go if we want to add one of them to the DLC, which makes this a big issue, is which one would be more likely to not make it to the DLC. Also, I am sorry if this visual looks weird on this track. For some reason, my text track's a bit glitched out. That's fun. But anyways, okay, so let's take a look at Exhibit A once again. DK Mountain. While DK Mountain would be in a cool mountain track, it's a lot like a jungle-ish version of Mount Wario, which already exists within this game. And obviously, we already have another DK-inspired track in the base game, DK Jungle. Really just slap those two together, and that's what you get, DK Mountain. And obviously, it would be cool to see this DK track make a reappearance, but like, it's already made, it's like weird because it's gonna be just really an average gameplay track. If you think about it, I mean, you have obviously the cooler shortcut at the end, but like, I don't really, besides the cannon glider ramp, what could you add, you know? I think the glider ramp at the cannon is a sick feature, but it's not like it's a new concept we haven't seen before in any other track. Because we've seen many gliders and many cannons in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and just, you know, while it would be a cool feature, don't get me wrong, it doesn't add a lot that hasn't already been done. And Exhibit B, Dino Dino Jungle. Well, yeah, it's quite simplistic in design as well. It does feature one key thing that has not been ever really implemented into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe before, and that is obviously the dinosaur. I mean, it's Dino Dino Jungle. Having a prehistoric theme track would be pretty sick. Honestly, we haven't seen a prehistoric-like track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe before, or even ever, really. Like, it would be an incredible, unique track to put, and obviously, it is kind of simplistic otherwise. Like, sure, they have the glider ramp shortcut, but I mean, other than that, what does this track really offer? I mean, it has that cool shortcut at the end, but chances are the ending fence shortcut would not make it into this game at all. So really, in the end of the day, it's just another jungle track, really, with just a little more to the theming. But I mean, of course, that still is a really cool theming. Like, don't get me wrong, a dinosaur-ish themed Mario Kart track, it obviously has to make it into the DLC. So yeah, I'm interested, but at the same time, I feel like DK Mountain would be better in some of those aspects, with like just in general with more gameplay uniqueness and game theme and like more shortcuts that could be added, and just the cool concept of a mountain. But really, in all honesty, they are very close. Like, I'm gonna obviously share which one I think, but there is one thing I do want to mention, which could be really cool for y'all to participate in these epic gaming events. So if you all are interested, in my community tab on my YouTube channel here, we are going to have a poll to see which one you guys think will be more likely to get in. And one of the options is Exhibit A, DK Mountain, Exhibit B, Dino Dino Jungle. And we are going to do a poll to see which one you guys think will get in. So I'm going to give you like 5 seconds to poll before I speak my opinion. So be sure to poll, please. 3, 2, 1, dos, tres, uno. Okay, well, I think Dino Dino will get in more likely than DK Mountain. And I say that because DK Mountain, while it's really cool and all, it's another drive down the mountain track. We've seen that already with Mount Wario, and the gameplay is cool with some cool shortcuts, but I think Dino Dino Jungle may be more simplistic, but is a lot more fun in my opinion in games that it was obviously previously in. And the prehistoric theming is just too cool for me to pass up and say, nah, I'd rather have DK Mountain, and the dinosaurs would be insane as well. But yeah, comment down below what you think, leave a like in the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to see you guys next time for some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe discussion videos. Peace out, gamers!